guys, welcome to the Jetski Fishing Channel. I'm out here in the Firth at the top of the Coromandel fishing for big snapper on soft plastics. I'm in about 45 to 50 metres of water and targeting some big snapper today. I'm going to try and get a couple or a few even over that 10-pound mark. I'm just fishing a very isolated little spot. It's not on a chart anywhere, but I know this little spot's only about 10 metres by 10 metres square of foul, and it can hold some big snapper at this time of year. So let's see how we get on. So we got a fish on. Not a bad one. You never know what you're going to get out in locations like this. It was a very slow take, and now the weight's come on. So the key with a big fish is not to rush it. Get it off the bottom, get its head up, but don't rush it. Don't over tighten the drag. Don't be tempted to over tighten your drag ever. Set your drag before you go. Should be set to about 1/3 of your breaking strain of your main line. So I've set mine to about 2 and a bit kilos, or probably about 2 kilos mine's set to, and I've got about 4.5 kilo line, so I'm happy with that. Oh, he's a beauty. It's a nice snapper around the 10-pound mark, maybe slightly more. And there we go. Look at that. A beautiful 10-pound snapper. That's what we come out here for. You can see in his mouth he's caught on the gulp crazy legs, new penny colour. He just devoured that straight in. He's not hooked in the lip, he's hooked down deep. So we'll get that out of him. There we go. Freed him up, and there's another look at him. A beautiful fish, beautiful specimen, around the 10-pound mark. That's what we're here for. And he's going home. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo! Okay, I was just retrieving my bait. Thought I'd give it a fast wind. I've hooked up on something. Feels like a kingy. I've drifted off the little reef that I'm on, so I know I've got a little bit of leeway if he gets back to the bottom. And he's only about 10 metres off the bottom at the moment. I can tell that by the colour of my line on here. When I get down to the bright green, I'm on the bottom. We're approaching the bottom. So a good tactic with kingies is to just short stroke them. Just get one stroke at a time, one wind at a time, small lift and wind. He seems to have turned his head now. He's coming up quite fast. Here he comes now. Doesn't look too bad. So I've just measured him, and that's the legal size for a kingfish. Minimum legal size is exactly 75 centimetres. But what we're going to do is we're going to let him swim again. And home he goes, boy! Woo! Ready to go. And the little boy waits. Maybe what we need is the big snapper call. just arrived at the bottom, got a hit, and feels like something very nice. Straight into it, the line stopped as I hit the bottom, jig stopped going down, and it feels solid. Not really running, it's just a bit of weight at the moment. Feels nice though. Ooh, that is a big fish. Problem I've got now is I'm right over the reef, so I'm having to try and keep its head up off the bottom because it's going to try and get me into that reef. That is a big fish, and there's nothing I can do to stop it. Ah! And that's, oh, hang on, he's back again. He's dropped it and he's come back on and grabbed it again. That is unbelievable. That is unbelievable. You sometimes get that with big fish, more than one's following it. And when one drops it, the other takes over. And amazingly, feels like a similar fish. This is unbelievable fishing. That last one was a very big fish. This one feels to be coming up maybe a little easier, but hard to say. Was lucky I hooked up so quickly, you didn't get to hear me swear. Because if that last one was a snapper, it was well into the double figures. Just goes to show you never know how your fishing day's going to go. Oh. It's a big snapper. So that first one was even bigger than this one, and this is a big snapper. Woo! He's in the net, and that is a nice snapper. And there he is, a beautiful, around the 14-pound mark. So that is a very nice snapper. Smaller than the first one I got. The first one could have pushed 20, but just goes to show, never give up. Because that first snapper dropped it, I was just about to swear. This one, it was obviously following along beside him, thought I'll have that, and grabbed it. Unbelievable fishing, and another top fish on the Jetski Fishing Channel. That's how we roll. We're going to let him go, swim another day. And off he goes. Yeah, boy!